Hello, my name is Obomeri. Kwararafa TV is in the city of Abuja today, and we want to hear people's opinion on the suspension of the RUGA by the federal government. Are you for or against the suspension of RUGA? Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, can you tell me your name?
Sam Ada.
Okay, Mr. Sam. What do you think about the suspension of the RUGA by the federal government?
RUGA issue in Nigeria, there is a difference between putting an end to an agenda and suspending it. What we Nigerians should be prepared for is action, not process. If they are to suspend RUGA, what suspending it for another day or dying it totally? These are two things we have to understand here. Suspension, there will be a recall. That is, the issue is still on ground. My advice to the federal government is, let them tell us their take on RUGA. Let us know what we are preparing for. If we are to be preparing for RUGA, then there should be piggery agenda in the north. Because RUGA issue is a herdsman issue. A full animal cannot leave Sokoto, leave Kano and come to Delta State and build RUGA. For what? Suspension, I don't see anything as suspension. I see RUGA agenda still in process. Suspension is just a white paper issue, but RUGA is still in action. Let us not deceive ourselves.
So you are not in support of it?
I'm not in support of it.
RUGA, it's like giving them a chance to stay, which we know the effect they have in our community. I grew up in the north and I know what RUGA means, and I know the effect of RUGA. At times, you can't even pass in their community because at times they are violent. And you giving people place to stay like that, that means you are encouraging what they are doing. And by the federal government suspending this, I think it's a kudos to them.
Concerning the RUGA issue, I believe it's something that will be done eventually. Why? Cattle breeding must take place because people must eat beef, right? So now, where do we put the cattle? Where do we put them? But government on their part, they need to educate people.
Okay, regards to RUGA suspension, I think it is very obvious for Nigerians, or for Nigeria entirely, to bring a such thing up, because in the minds of Nigerians, maybe they are thinking maybe somehow they want to take their land, and the upset of the people or the masses, that is why they have suspended the issues. Then for me, I'm not in support of it entirely.
You're not in support of the suspension?
No, I'm in support of the suspension. It's nice that they have suspended it.
My take on the RUGA issue, it's actually been an issue that has been in the polity for some time now, and there have been different opinion from different quarters, and this opinion is somehow divided along some lines. But if I can make anything from it, the suspension of RUGA for now, make a whole lot of sense. Why? Because it will give more time for the issue to be discussed, if at all it will be important in the future. Because when you look at it critically, over the years and in the other worlds, people that will try to emulate, try to copy some of the blueprints or some of the things that they've done in their economy, in the agricultural sector, things that have worked. If you look at India and some of the Western countries, and these countries actually, there is what they practice. That's what is called ranching. Ranching actually have a lot of economic value to the country. But the issue of RUGA actually is lopsided, because when you look at it, nobody knows what is going in and what is coming out. If certain monies are being appropriated, how will it be, what will be generated from it at the end of the day? And again, the herders-farmers clash. You cannot take away this. It has been an age-long something. Herders-farmers clash has been there. So as a government, actually, you're supposed to carry everybody along. Not that maybe this person is from this quarter, this section, and all that. Now, when you practice true federalism, it gives everybody that common knowledge, a sense of belonging. It's not that you are from here or from there. So it doesn't matter what happens tomorrow, but if it's done in the right manner, And in my own take, the suspension is okay. So they can come up with a better idea on how to give it a better approach. Thank you.
There is nothing like RUGA. In South, we don't need RUGA. We don't have any land to give any fucking RUGA. You hear me? There is nothing like RUGA. There is no two ways about it. We don't need it. And any governor that dare to sign it, the governor is in problem.
From the most populous black nation in the world, from the middle of Nigeria, from Plateau, from Taraba, from Benue, from Kogi, from Nasarawa, and other parts of Nigeria, comes to you information, politics, entertainment, news, and everything reality, infotainment. Kwararafa TV, from home to the world.